Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Good evening to everybody, and also Happy New Year to all of you. I hope that all of you are happy from today until the last day of this year. Okay, so I really pray that we also send metta to all of you to be free from dangers, free from mental suffering, and free from physical suffering. I want all of you to be happy. This is our wish, and every day we practice and we send metta to all of you. I hope that you all can receive our metta. I miss all of you too. Yeah. Yeah, I really miss all the Dhamma brother and sister, all my family. And Cherry is since 1995, I start to move and traveling the first journey of the propagation to the overseas. And the first country was Singapore and Malaysia. Year 1995, I recognize them and also can remember very clearly that when I started about Dhamma journey. So the first time I went there, many people are very kind. And in the beginning, before I went to overseas, I had a little worry and tension, because my English was so poor, I don't know how to speak properly. So also for this promoting on the Buddha Sasana, we need many support. Supporting by different ways. All of you have been supporting to me and to the center, overseas center, Myanmar center. Every time, every month, you all have been supporting. So we are very appreciate and very gratitude about that. So probably without supporting, also very difficult for us to go for this for the Dhamma journey with smoothly, And that's why when I also always contemplate back about the gratitudeness. Very important to remember what people have done for us. So our duty is we just send every day metta to all the donors, all the Dhamma workers, Dhamma workers in building, and Dhamma workers in all the Dhamma workers in different center in overseas, including Chakaula Society. More than 20 years, Chakaula Society have been founded, and also all the people in Singapore and especially in the Chakawara Society. I really felt that really my family, or are like really my brother and sister. I felt that. So they are so kind to me always, although I may not, and the time in more than 20 years, or nearly 25, nearly 25 years, no? Since that day until today, they are sada, the faith in me and supporting me, and also in the Dharma, how they respect. Until now, never change. I swear, Malaysia. When after Singapore, I moved to Malaysia. In Malaysia, also many devotees are so kind, like my family too. They are really supporting in different ways. Everywhere I go, Malaysia, I feel very happy. Singapore, Malaysia, why? I feel like my home. There's the people are really the time not many teacher. And not so many bhikkhu are teaching the time, very little meditation teacher. And also I was still young, and also the time I also don't have not much about the Dhamma knowledge, very little. I knew very little Dhamma, So still I can share. They give me opportunity to share the Dhamma, and they also very respectfully learn. and supporting and even offer the food. Every retreat I went there, although I'm Sayalay young nuns, they still do respectfully like a bhikkhu, how they served me everywhere in Malaysia and Singapore. And also other countries also the same, I could feel that. So always I remember about that, and I feel always gratitude about that, you know. So then always listen today, especially I really like to thank to all of you in the New Year day. In my mind, although we are busy today and this a few days, my mom was in the hospital quite a bit, but I stay in my heart. No, I had to speak to them, you know. In the New Year, I need to tell them that really from my heart, really, and thankful to all of you. Throughout the past so many years until now, and the sadha is very strong in the Dharma. Because of the Dharma, I knew that you are supporting me. So I myself also sometimes get a lot of pressure when I don't meditate. I'm sometimes busy, no chance to meditate, less meditation sitting. I go nervous, you know. Not enough people have done enough to us, you know. We have been eating the food, and people have been working so hard, and even the nowadays economy no good also stay support us. So every day I feel the relationship, all the Dhamma brother and sister and within us can feel really. So I always also talk to my student at Brahma Meditation Center. You all must respect every day we are eating by the Dharma, by the people. We must really need to on the Dharma. We have to think about all the time Dharma. You know, we're trying to concentrate more. I encourage them to. So why we do that? And I also ask them to send more metta to all of you, not to get danger. So there is a kind of return our gratitude to all of you like this, you know. So I sincerely thank to all of you, no? And also I really miss to all of you too, because every time we do in the retreat, I'm very, very happy. Power is in my life many years, near 30 years, always with meditation retreat. Every country I went today, I arrived, I start a meditation retreat, 10 days or 7 days, you know. After this retreat, then I immediately moved to another country or another place for doing meditation, and the next meditation retreat again. So all the time we meditation retreat, like more than half of my lifespan, so many years, you know. So in the meditation retreat, I'm happy to do that. Many people should come into the meditation retreat, the sadha. They really like to learn the Dharma. They want to practice. That is all some people only like to do. You know, not easy. Meditation retreat are really suffering. You know, so you have to wake up early in the morning. If you want to sleep, also cannot. Many things you have to follow, many rules. You know, and then you need to control many things. You know, you don't have much freedom, but you know that after we control that, we can learn more Dharma, and that is good for us to control our mind and not to follow our desire. When to go out and eat, also socially didn't allow us to eat, didn't allow us to go out. So sometimes I not have, but sometimes because of your contemplated why we have to follow that rules. Because we want to concentrate more on the Dharma. So I want you to focus more fully in the Dharma. That's why we try in the retreat to be silent and cannot talk too much, cannot communicate with outside people. When visitor come, I don't allow you to talk with visitor. And be a control, but this is because you do that. Within a few days time, many people in the 10 days or 7 day retreat, after 2 or 3 days of practicing or meditation, many people got nimitta in my retreat, you know. Why? Because you are following the rules, and also you are happy to follow. You understand why we have to follow the rules, why I'm doing here. I want to learn the Dhamma. If related with Dhamma, you have wisdom, and it is supposed to do that. If we do vipassana, if we follow the rules, my mind will settle very fast, and my mind can communicate with Dhamma. And this way, so when people are in the retreat, always quite quietly, they are meditating, So when we see about that, I feel very, very happy. The image of people meditating in the Dhamma hall. And also I feel that I also get energy, and also all the brother, sister, wherever I move, okay, and Cameron Highland also, so many years, all the auntie, like my family, as well, we see so happy again, being in, everywhere, Johor, more, and like going back home, the kind of feeling, and make all the family feeling, so sometimes, like 2 years or now, cannot go, cannot meet, sometimes in my heart, I kind of miss, So I want to see them, how are they, So I also want to do continuously about meditation retreat in everywhere, every part. Today also we have Europe and many different countries. 3 times Dhamma talk today, and many questions answer, but they are very, very happy. They are also happy. I'm also happy, and actually, like in this way, we just want to explain that, and energy can get a lot of energy from the meditators. So when see people are quietly meditative, that is in my life. I always with that. So very, very happy about for the supporting on the Dharma, the kind of image. Then in the future, I really like to. If we have karma to see each other, everything, and the opportunity is okay, we want to meet again, and we will practice again together. And although now we cannot do retreat, long retreat, doesn't matter. We stay, can learn and can practice, can learn. You can read many sutta in the book, so many books nowadays, and then you can search in internet. So when you get time and trying to learn more Dhamma, many sutta, and you read that, and you will get sada, a lot the faith in the Buddha teaching, and you also like to practice more meditation. Why the Buddha have been trying so hard in many past life. So we call it, there is also, he had fulfilled parami, but out of the compassion to the people, then he want to have people. So we can learn the Dhamma, many sutta, and in the three Tipitaka, because of his compassion. We also need to gratitude to the Buddha. That's why, how we can gratitude back? We just meditate and we learn more and we practice more. We want to, in the end, we have to focus our inside. Now we are getting old, Year, you see, 1 year finish again, new year start again. 1 year very fast finish, very quick, The age in my mind, always I think that nearly about 30 years, but the body is 60 years, can see that. Or changing, you can see that, all the changing, but we want to be young, also cannot, the times right, aging will come into us. So especially for the elderly people, elderly is about 50, 60, and we have to practice more, we have to concentrate more on the Dhamma. We have to meditate more, find out more time give more time for meditation, because quite dangerous nowadays, and already why dangerous about the corona, and also many things can be happen in there. We can see many impermanence things, unexpected things happen to our society in every country, So that is showing us the Dhamma. So if we know about that, we can understand about the Dhamma. We have to focus more on the Dhamma, because when we die, now there are important things and many things within the importance that we try so much the time to spend for the earning, and also for the supporting family. Okay, supporting family is your duty, and sometimes you have to work so hard for the livelihood, That's also tiring for many years, You already try your best. You already try your best to support your family. So now you have to take care of yourself. We too, nearly 60 years, so we have to concentrate inside more. Try every year we have to cultivation. Last year, New Year, and this today. Within 1 year time, we have to check. We have to contemplate that. what kinds of mind all the time with me within 1 year time, a lot of wholesome or a lot of unwholesome, and everybody understand how to check, okay? So we have to be mindful. If a lot of unwholesome, we better careful, we don't have much time, better need to prepare. So kind of different kinds of unwholesome, right? Why is that unwholesome mind, So trying to make it more wholesome and practice more, and also really need to protect your mind, and not important ones related with desire, what I want, what not necessary. There is all our impermanence. We want that, okay, sometimes you want the luxury things, Of course, at the nature, we have the nature of our mind all the time. The roof are greed, anger, delusion. So it's something that really beautiful thing or good thing appear, and then we always like to follow that, different nowadays is very fast, the new model come, and you keep on want to follow it and keep on want to change for the latest model. You need to spend a lot of money, and so not important one. Don't waste your time and don't spend your money. So if you don't need to spend much, you don't need to work hard, so you get more time. Then you can save more energy for the practice, In this way, make it more the mind to be peaceful and happy. So every day we have to meditate. Early in the morning, just on the bed, also okay, lying on the bed, and think about yourself. Don't worry about, don't contact with anybody first. Don't, as soon as you awake, you don't think about anybody, okay? Sometimes you think about the unhappy, angry also can come in early in the morning, no? That's why you need to think for yourself first. I have to protect myself, And then you just send it down. Even lying position also okay. Lying on the bed and trying to think about metta. Just now we did explain already in the show, how to practice metta. And you make it peaceful and happy feeling in you. After you feel happy, you also can think your family member. Very easy to remember their face, and you're trying to think about them, and you also can send metta just now 4 ways, okay? So you radiate metta to your family and to the others, your friend, and your nation, or the Singaporean, or the Malaysia, like this. You just try. There is a kind of the training. And then you need to train like that. In the beginning, difficult, but slowly, you will like to do it. You are happy to do it. Then become habit and become practitioner of loving kindness. And so you will be very, and your metta also more powerful. Wherever you go, and you don't have much problem, people like to support you because you practice metta. Many deva love you, You can't see Deva, but Deva can see. Many good Deva are always like to support to the good people. Good people mean who keep the 5 precepts, never break the 5 precepts, and also who like to do Dharma, like to practice wholesome mind. That kind of people, all they will love, So many protection Deva will support you, and they also will support you, and they also will send metta to you. They will protect you. Even other people in the family, all are not interested in the practice of the Dhamma or meditation, but you are really interested in the Dhamma, so they will protect you. Other people get danger, you don't have any danger because of protection by the Deva. There is also, we need to believe that when you do good, the good result will happen to you, and you don't have much danger in your life. Peacefully, you can stay until the lifespan finish. That is very important, So we are not craving for the lifespan, but why we want to mention, if you are healthy and you can stay longer, because of this time you have the Dhamma, you want to learn the Dhamma, very easier. Many Bhante can teach you, many bhikkhu and many meditation teacher, not only me, And so many people, and also you can learn more Dhamma. So this is very good opportunity for you. Get long life, Every day learn more Dhamma, every day practice more Dhamma. How much you can learn day by day must be improve, Don't waste even 1 hour also without Dhamma object. Don't spend your time, But I don't mention about the whole day must meditate, very difficult for you. Sometimes with the Dharma is me, when you cook for the family, cooking also you can do for metta meditation, send metta to your family and think about that. I want them to be happy, I want them to be healthy, don't want to get danger. The kind of metta also you can do during cooking, cooking and preparation for the food. And also when you take care everything, cleaning, even cleaning the room also you can do with metta feeling. Or whoever come to the room, to my house, I want everybody to be relaxed and happy. That is good intention, Not only for ourselves, for all those people who come in, I want everybody to be happy. The kind of always think for the people beneficial, think for the people happiness. There's also meditation. So for the daily practice, we can do everywhere. On the bus, on the train, you also can practice that. Everybody knew about that. I don't explain too much, So we need to because you are not a fully meditator, so the mindfulness is very important for daily practice. So daily practice, we can train our mind always with metta, always think for beneficial of people, always think for the good intention to the people. So we call that yoniso manasikara. In your basis mind is full of metta in your heart, every objects are okay. No negative feeling. You will feel that all are positive, positive, positive. When you see people also really very happy. You will feel, oh, like my brother, I can meet again. Or no enemy, okay? We don't have, we try not to get enemy. And sometimes people might misunderstand you. We associate with many people. Sometimes we are not perfect also. We might have done although we train our mind to be good, but sometimes, have it, and the mind, thought, action, the thought, speech, action can be misunderstood to each other within that. And sometimes we just talk simply, but sometimes the intention is good. Although intention is good, but the speech is not so beautiful, so the action is not so good, then also can get hurt to the people, and people can misunderstand. So for us also the same, we associate with many people. Sometimes when we are tired, we are less mindfulness, sometimes just simply can talk. When we talk about, when people listen, people also, how meditation teacher talk like this, Can we understand? Or sometimes they also can bring us, criticize us, So when people criticizing, so we heard about that, of course, we are not arahant, sometimes upset with why did you think about that, But when we contemplate again, we cannot bring to the people who have criticized you. We think about that. Oh, maybe something. Nowadays, now we have more time for contemplating. So always we think about them in the past. In the previous past, since young until now, a lot of mistakes. Although the mind is good, don't know how to speak properly, and don't know how to talk about beautifully to the people. And so this also people can understand. The action also maybe we are not so soft, and that's also people can understand. So although we think they're right, but after realizing, sometimes we also wrong a lot, a lot of mistakes. So after we knew that, then slowly, we start to accept why people criticize us, In the beginning, we don't want to accept people criticizing, we're trying so hard for the Dharma, we're trying to be why people easily like to talk like that kind of thing. But not much sometimes, and just a little bit. Also, we have to respect, we have to think carefully, every speech there, and you feel that, and sometimes this life feeling arises on there, why this thing happened. We need to check the cause and effect. The cause effect have the cause, So that's why we need to feel all the time, always contemplate that. So seeing Vaya like this, we train. So I want all of you also the same. Don't waste your time. So this new year, from today until the end of year, we have to be mindful, and also trying to check tonight. Last year, I also don't know about I don't know how to read your mind. So you have to take care of yourself, and you have to search your problem. I have done a lot of good things or bad thoughts, speech or action, and then you think that a lot or unwholesome, and trying to be mindful. Or next year, every day I will be mindful. I don't want to waste my time. You see, very sorrow and pain if you have done a lot of greed, anger, delusion in the last year. So you see, we can't change, we can sometimes can make a karma also, it be very strong. That is really very dangerous for us. So now if we contemplate that in the future, I will be more mindful. Every day, day by day, I will take care. And I will practice more metta and also vipassana, impermanence, let go, and all the attachment. Day by day, we will let go. Let go day by day, we are not easy to let go of everything. So we train. Well, just now I did it's very necessary one, we will do not necessary one, we will cut off, like this. Well, we got the age, the aging time. We don't need so much for the beauty, we don't need so much for, luxury things, we don't follow for the modern things. That is very good thing. So we can cut so many attachments, easily can cut, So we need to prepare more for the how I should improve my meditation. I will try today 1 hour. Tomorrow I will try a bit more. Another 10 more minutes I want to add in, so that you just make it more for the Dharma and more for the practice of the daily practice. In daily activity have mindfulness, trying to get mindfulness. There only will be very happy life will happen for us, and also more beneficial for us. Not only happy, must be beneficial also, must have good result also. So that if we train that the mind is more soft and more peaceful, when you are not violent, always you feel the positive and peaceful. When you want to meditate, it's very easy to get concentration. So for the concentration practice, the peaceful mind is very important. And who have wisdom, who have understanding mind, the mind is so easy, like a, perfect mind, and it is soft, and also easily can focus on the meditation, can communicate. Because even you can communicate with people, different people, why cannot communicate with the breath? The breathing is so simple, never fight with you. We are the one fighting with the breath. We are not happy with the breath. Sometimes I like to bring the breath also. The breathing is always naturally, always breathing is duty. We breathe in. So sometimes we like to bring the breath. Why the breath losing? Where the breath going? Sometimes you are not happy. Actually, our mind don't want to stay with the breath. That's why. So if you know how to communicate with people, although people very difficult things that communicating to each other and for the understanding to each other. Now, even you can do with metta, you can communicate. So easy to communicate with the breath also. The breath will never fight with you, never complain you. So that's why we have to let go of our complaining mind and our bringing mind to the object. So when with metta, we accept and we contact with metta to the breathing, after a while you will get happy. So after we get happiness, you also can enter deep concentration. At home also can practice, At home also you're trying to practice in the morning and in the evening, and you're trying that. You also can get nimitta. You also can see the color, and also can, everybody has experience. I did explain many times about nimitta and jhana, so I don't concentrate on that. And then after you get the nimitta, then you can do absorption. So now, although I cannot go to your place, but we can do Zoom session next time often. So if you have meditation question, if you got any problem in the practice, we can discuss, and we will try our best to support all of you. In this way, we will practice, okay? And then I can return all the your gratitude to all of you. Thank you so much. And sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.